personal trainer, wellness coach, and group instructor in Loveland, Colorado. This set is for ascending, so going from 1 to 10 groups of exercise, right? So we're gonna do 1 standing crunch per side. Then we're going to walk out to a high plank and do 1 Spider-Man per side and walk back. Then you go to 2 per side standing crunches, right? Then you walk out and you do 2 Spider-Mans per side. Then you walk back. Then you go to 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 10. On these, only do 1 walkout per ascending number. The only thing that's going to increase are your standing crunches per side, okay? And your Spider-Mans once you're in your high plank position. Your walkouts stay single. You're ascending just your standing sit-ups, your standing crunches, and only your Spider-Mans. Okay, so let me give you an example. Here I start, I have my crunch, then I bend, walk out to high plank, and here's 1. Walk back. Come up slowly so I'm not dizzy. Start again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Single walk out, but 1, 2, 1, 2. Walk it back. Come up slowly. Hands behind your head, chin away from chest, elbows open. We go to 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bend it over. Walk it out high plank. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then walk it back. So you'll notice that my hips are grounded and they're square to earth, okay? So I keep my hips square to earth. I don't tush my butt back or sink my hips. If you feel like your hips are sinking or your butt's tushing, just bring your feet out a little wider to do your Spider-Mans. And you also can modify your Spider-Mans once you get down. So you get down, you actually can come to all fours if Spider-Mans are too difficult for you. And bring your legs out for fire hydrant, curl over your toes, walk back, then do your crunches again, okay? So you have options for the Spider-Man. You don't have to be in plank position. You can come down to your knees and do fire hydrants instead, especially if your shoulders get tired. On this one, because your shoulder, the majority of the time, okay, by walking out, your back and shoulders, staying up, your back and shoulders. Just make sure that you stop if your shoulders start to hurt during Spider-Man or walking out, or do as many Spider-Mans as you can, so in plank position coming to the side, and then once you start to get tired, when you walk back and walk back out, you can turn to your fire hydrants instead, okay? You're doing each side ascending up to 10, and when you come out, you're not alternating sides. So I'll start back at 4. You're staying at that same side. Okay, we're not alternating. Then we'll go, walk ourselves back. Right? Stand up slowly, belly's pulled in, hands go behind your head, crunching 5, walking out, doing 5 fire hydrants or Supermans or Superwomans per side. So it's 1 standing crunch, 1 walkout, 1 Superman, or, okay, fire hydrant per side. Then you walk yourself back, go to 2 per leg of your crunches, walk out, 2 Spider-Mans or fire hydrants per side, and you work your way up to 10 or work your way to fatigue. So if anything starts to hurt, I want you to stop at that time. And like I say, you can always contact me with questions if you have them, or text me for any of my clients, and that's it. Enjoy.